Chapter 5 Motions of the Earth. Let's know movements of Earth, domains of Earth. Father, whom are you calling so late at night? Chaitanya, I am calling my friend in USA. Wouldn't he be asleep at this time? No, son. It is night in our country but daytime in USA as it is in a different longitude. How does it make a difference? Countries in different longitudes from India have different timings. USA is about 11 and a half hours behind Indian Standard Time. Movement of the Earth. Long ago, it was believed that the Earth does not move at all. It was stationary and the heavenly bodies moved around it. It was a Polish astronomer, Nicolaus Copernicus, who first said that the Earth spins on its own axis and moves around the Sun. Axis is an imaginary line that runs through the Earth from north to south pole. The Earth rotates on its axis. It is not perpendicular. It is slightly tilted, making an angle of 23.5 degrees. The Earth shows two types of movements: rotation, revolution. Rotation of the Earth. The movement of Earth on its axis is called rotation. Rotation of the Earth causes day and night. The Earth moves from west to east on its axis and takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Due to this, the Sun seems to rise from the east and set in the west. When the Earth spins, only half of the Earth's surface is lighted by the sunlight. One half of the Earth has day. The other half remains in complete darkness. This part of the Earth has night. We know that day is followed by night and night is followed by day again. All this is caused due to Earth's rotation. The following activity will help us understand the formation of day and night. Length of days and nights. The days and nights are not of equal length. Although the year, twice a year, we experience days and nights of equal length. Such days are called equinox. They usually fell on March 21 and September 23 every year. Factopedia. The Sun appears to move from east to west, but it is not true. Movement of the Sun appears due to the fact that the Earth moves from west to east. Revolution of the Earth. The Earth does not remain at the same place at the time. While rotating on its axis, it moves a little in the eastward direction every day. It moves around the Sun on a fixed path called orbit. The Earth's movement around the Sun on a fixed path is called revolution. It completes one revolution around the Sun in 365 days and 6 hours, or 1 year. Seasons. Revolution of the Earth causes seasons. There are 4 seasons in a year: summer, autumn, winter and spring. Spring is followed by summer and the seasons go on. While orbiting or moving around the Sun, the Earth is tilted towards the Sun. When the axis of the Earth is tilted towards the Sun, that hemisphere has more sunlight, longer days and summer. At this time, the other hemisphere is away from the Sun. It receives lesser sunlight and has longer nights and winter. With the help of the given diagram, let us understand how and when seasons change. First, on 21st June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun. It is summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. It is called summer solstice in northern hemisphere and winter solstice in southern hemisphere. Second, on 21st and 22nd December, the southern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Therefore, the southern hemisphere has summer since the northern hemisphere is away from the sun. It has winter. It is called winter solstice in northern hemisphere or summer solstice in southern hemisphere. Third, on March 21st and September 23rd, both the poles are at equal distance from the sun. The sunlight falls directly on the equator. The days and nights are of almost equal duration in both the hemispheres at this time. Such days are called equinox. A. On March 21st, northern hemisphere has the spring season and southern hemisphere has autumn season. B. On September 23rd, southern hemisphere has spring season and northern hemisphere has autumn season. Domains of the earth. Domain means a territory or a region. The earth has 4 major domains with different characteristics, features. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere. Lithosphere. The rigid or the hard portion of the earth on which we live is called lithosphere. It consists of earth's crust, rocks, thin layer of soil and topmost layer of mantle. Continents. A very large mass of land is called a continent. There are 7 continents in the world, namely Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia and Antarctica. Factopedia. Asia is the largest continent and Europe is the wealthiest continent. Europe and Asia together are called Eurasia. India lies in Asia. Australia is an island continent. It is the smallest continent. A great part of the landmass lies in the northern hemisphere. Africa is the only continent through which the Tropic of Cancer, Equator and Tropic of Capricorn pass. Hydrosphere. About 3/4 of the earth is covered with water. All the liquid water component of the earth is called hydrosphere. It includes oceans, seas, lakes, ponds, rivers and streams. It is home to many plants and animals. Hydrosphere is the combined mass of water found on, under and above the surface of the earth. It includes water in liquid, gas, vapor and frozen forms. Water does not stay at one place. It is always in motion. The water cycle describes the transportation of water in the hydrosphere. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is the layer of gases surrounding the earth. It is held in place by the earth's gravity. It is composed of about 78% of nitrogen, about 21% of oxygen, and about 1% of other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, etc. The 5 main layers of the atmosphere are from highest to lowest. First, exosphere, 700 to 10,000 km. Second, thermosphere, 80 to 700 km. Third, mesosphere, 50 to 80 km. Fourth, stratosphere, 12 to 50 km. Fifth, troposphere, 0 to 12 km. Factopedia. The atmosphere is held around the earth due to the gravitational pull of the earth. Otherwise, it would have collided and collapsed in earth or dispersed in the space. Biosphere. The biosphere is the layer of the earth where life exists. It extended a few kilometers into the atmosphere to the deep sea of the ocean It includes all living components, biotic and non-living components, abiotic. There is a flow of energy in the biosphere. Green plants produce food by the process of photosynthesis. Animals feed on them and attain energy. The living and non-living components are interrelated and constantly interacted with each other. Any part of the land that includes biotic and abiotic components is called an ecosystem. For example, a lake, a forest, etc. Time to recall. Axis is an imaginary line that runs through the earth from the North Pole to the South Pole. The earth shows two types of movements, rotation and revolution. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its own axis. Rotation causes days and nights. Revolution is the movement of the earth around the sun. Revolution causes seasons. Major domains of the earth are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. New words. Axis, imaginary line running through the earth. Rotation, movement of the earth on its axis. Revolution, movement of the earth around the sun. Equinox, when days and nights are of equal length. Domain, an area or territory. Lithosphere, hard surface of the earth. Continent, large mass of land. Atmosphere, layer of gases surrounding the earth. Biosphere, layer of the earth where life exists.